I'm standing right here, eyes peer with my mind clear. Never look rear, only up, never down. Off the ground till I'm found. Hear the sound, listen to me now. As the beat pounds, every ounce of my effort pouring out. So you never have a doubt, do you like me now? Am I good enough now? Should I get more loud? Till you hear the fucking sound, oh no. I'm losing my shit again, having to fit again. Man, I'm forgetting when I used to have some friends. I used to play pretend, we all grow up and then hating my phone and trends. I'm about to blow my head, nobody knows I'm dead. Fear I'm a ghost instead, think that I'm close, I get straight comatose in bed. Try to go slow with breath, breathe out my nose and head. Heart doesn't go there.
Welcome everybody to NXT. I hope you all are having a great day so far. We have two big matches on the card this evening. We're here in Wisconsin. Let's get NXT underway now. Okay everyone, kicking off this episode of NXT, we have Andrade Cien Almas in action again. A couple weeks ago we saw him take on Drew McIntyre in what turned out to be Drew McIntyre's last match here in NXT as he moved up to the main roster, specifically Monday Night Raw. We know what he's doing right now with Dolph Ziggler, the US champ. But Almas, after that huge win in his NXT debut, in action once again, accompanied to the ring by his business associate Zelina Vega. These two make quite the superstar manager combination, and following Almas's win last time out, Zelina Vega kind of took over the interview there and said, more or less promised, that at some point soon Almas will be NXT champion or will have gold while here in NXT. And she may not be wrong. There's good, or rather great, possibility that Almas will continue to do great things here in NXT. This is only his second match, so we'll see how he fares today. As Almas gets into the ring, we're going to see who his opponent is, and alright, looks like it's going to be 1/3 of the Lucha House Party in Kalisto. Definitely a fan favorite. Very similar style to Andrade Cien Almas, probably more high-flying than Almas, but both luchador styles. As Kalisto springboards his way into the ring. Again, we already mentioned Kalisto is a fan favorite and has been doing a lot better since being moved back to NXT from Monday Night Raw at the beginning of this year. And his alliance with Lince Dorado and Gran Metalik forming the Lucha House Party has been a good move for Kalisto so far at this point in his career, as Almas starts this match off with a vicious clothesline. Kalisto taken off guard right off the bat. Not the best of starts in this one. Hurricane Rana takedown by Almas. Now just trash talking Kalisto as he gets back to his feet. Kicks and chops from Andrade. Avoids the Kalisto drop kick. Continues the right hands and right forearms. Very nice Northern Lights suplex. Just continuing to keep Kalisto on his toes. Hits Almas with a jawbreaker. Float over Hurricane Rana. Nice move there by Kalisto. And a stiff kick to the back. Almas now the one in some trouble. You could see Zelina Vega's reaction on the outside. Turns Almas over. Picks him up a bit. Avoids the kick and a leaping clothesline from behind. Andrade Cien Almas in control early on. Some early gloating may come back to haunt him as Kalisto takes him off the second rope. Kicks to the left leg. And the third one takes Andrade down as he rolls under the bottom rope, pulls himself up. Kalisto going for a move there. Enziguri by Andrade and a leaping springboard drop kick. Kalisto slow to his feet, gets picked up by Andrade instead. Goes for a right forearm. Goes for a kick that time. Kalisto catches and blocks it. Andrade sends him onto the apron. Kalisto gets back off, gets into the ring now. He gets taken down by a vicious chop. Almost very impressive in this matchup thus far. And it goes for a knee in the corner. Kalisto saw it coming. drop kick right to the back. Kalisto with the kip up immediately. Both men get taken down there. Kalisto with a nice uppercut. Forearm smash to the face. Almas in trouble once again. Nice reversal. Big elbow to the face. Kalisto off the ropes. Both men bump middle of the ring. Nearly hits a roundhouse kick. Kicked in the midsection now by Almas. Big right hands and chopped. Kalisto blocks it. Again, these guys have similar styles as we mentioned before. And look at this by Kalisto. Helicopter Hurricane Rana takes Almas down into the cover. 1, 2, and not even a count of 2. Andrade powers out. Kick to the back. And Zelina Vega on the outside is yet to factor into this matchup at all in favor of Almas. But you can see her reactions to any sort of offense. Big right aggressive hands from Almas just to the face of Kalisto. Follows it up with a chop, or a stomp rather, to the chest. Goes for a forearm again. Kalisto blocks it. Sunset flip. Look at this by Kalisto. Almost dropped right on the back of his head. Now drags Almas away from the ropes. Smart move there by Kalisto, and Almas again kicking out quickly. Picks him up. Goes for a move there. Arm drag takedown by Almas. Uh-oh. Kalisto in trouble. And a hammerlock DDT. Straight into the cover. 1, 2. And no, Kalisto fights out of the hammerlock DDT. Almas is stunned. And as expected, these two men putting on a phenomenal matchup. Drops the elbow on the face. Frustration setting in for Andrade Cien Almas at this point. I think he's getting more of a fight from Kalisto in this matchup than he got from Drew McIntyre, which is a little weird if you ask me, but Kalisto not one to give up easily as we've seen in the past. Schoolboy kick by Kalisto. Andrade is stunned. Kalisto looking for the Salida del Sol. And Almas reverses it into a power slam. Nice move there by Andrade. Cover. 1, 2, 3. No, Kalisto again kicks out. And these guys putting on a classic luchador style matchup. And off the turnbuckle, kick to the midsection of Almas. Hurricane Rana takedown by Kalisto once again. Smart move by Andrade to roll out of the ring. Kalisto going after him. Kick to the midsection. Now Almas pushes Kalisto off. Hurricane Rana of his own. Referee's count continues. Almas just trash talking. Again, Kalisto gets back in. Uh-oh, Hurricane Rana takedown. Almas trash talking a little too early once more. Kalisto looking to make that backfire. Goes for another Salida del Sol and another power slam reversal. Look at the strength of Andrade Cien Almas. Going for a second hammerlock DDT. Looks to be lights out for Kalisto now. Into the pin. 1, 2. And again, Kalisto kicking out. Andrade yelling at the referee now to count faster. And I thought that would have been the end of the matchup this time. But Kalisto showing his resiliency. Andrade over the top rope. Crashes onto the back of Kalisto. Gets back into the ring. Referee's count continues. Kalisto's not even moving a bit. Now he might be officially knocked out. Andrade might get a count-out victory, and I'm pretty sure him and Zelina Vega would be perfectly okay with that. This was such a great matchup regardless. Kalisto now starting to move. Gets to his feet. Gets back in just in time. Hits with a clothesline. Almost right back on track here with the offense. Kalisto blocks the forearm. Tosses Andrade into the corner, goes for a drop kick. Going for the schoolboy kick again. Drags Almas away from the ropes. Very smart move on Kalisto's part. 1, 2, 3, and Kalisto picks up, guess you want to say, the upset victory, but pins Andrade Almas in a great matchup. Managed to kick out of 2 hammerlock DDTs, get his finisher reversed twice into devastating power slams, but Kalisto picks up the big win here tonight. Almas and Vega not going to be happy about that one bit, but Kalisto again continuing that upward momentum, the crowd loving it. Very impressive showing by both men, but let's get ready for tonight's main event. Alright everyone, time for tonight's main event, and it will be some cruiserweight action. On his way to the ring first, it will be TJP. And we have only seen him a couple times this year so far, but we're giving TJP a big match here in tonight's main event, as he'll be taking on the one and only Ricochet, making his return to NXT. He technically made it at TakeOver Brooklyn 3 after a long hiatus away where he had to relinquish the Cruiserweight Championship. He had his rematch against Drew Gulak, but TJP looking to insert himself into the title picture if he could pick up a win over Ricochet, who still gets another opportunity to reclaim his Cruiserweight Championship from Drew Gulak. So that is the preface for tonight's main event. If you guys have not already, be sure to drop a like, comment your thoughts down below, as the one and only makes his return to Full Sail and NXT as a whole. Ricochet, another fan favorite and one of the best athletes we have here on the yellow and black brand, and has come back better than ever. Fell short just a bit in his matchup against Gulak at TakeOver Brooklyn 3, but Ricochet has not lost a step, and despite that loss, which is his first since first appearing here in NXT, still one of, if not the best athletes and high flyers that we have on the roster. So let's get this main event underway. TJP into the ring now. Match underway now. The bell rings and some quick forearms to the face of Ricochet. Pushes him off. TJP trying to keep control of this matchup early on. Now just dabbing on Ricochet. A little disrespectful taunt there by TJP. Ricochet hasn't even taken his jacket off yet. And just a knee strike. Stunning and taking down TJP. Ricochet picks him up, gets him into a headlock, and a forearm and elbow to the face. Plants him with the DDT, follows that up with a very nice kip up. Ricochet not even breaking a sweat, and already has TJP in a predicament. Drags him to the corner. What's Ricochet going for? Kicks to the leg. TJP just collapses, clutching his knee. Standing moonsault by the one and only Ricochet. He's wrenching on the arm, pulling it back. TJP has yet to get any offense in within the last couple moments. Covered by the former champ, but no. Just yelling at TJP. Now, some offense by TJP. Oh, and a drop kick there takes the former Cruiserweight champion down. Square in the face. Ricochet up to his feet now. Tosses him into the corner. Bounces back first, and then crashes to the floor once again. TJP with the right hand to the midsection goes for a kick. Ricochet catches it. Follows it up with a kick of his own. TJP sent into the corner. Goes for a cross body, but TJP avoids it. Another drop kick. Goes to the second rope. Hits the elbow drop on Ricochet. Into the pin. 1. And no, Ricochet powers out. Just a leaping kick to the face of Ricochet. Follows it up with a step up enziguri. And the crowd loving this matchup already. There's still a buzz after the Almas and Kalisto match a few moments ago. Kalisto, again, that was a big victory on his part. TJP looking to follow suit with a win tonight. He just continues the trash talking of Ricochet every time he does a move. Picks Ricochet up. TJP trying to maintain the control, as we've said before. Kick to the midsection by Ricochet. Oh, just takes him down. TJP sits up. Goes right back down following that kick. Off the ropes. Ricochet was going for a move, but TJP moving too fast across the ring. Kick to the back of the knee, going for a chop block. Ricochet had it scouted rather. Picks him up. Onto the apron goes TJP. Ricochet just waiting for a spot and a stunner, or stuns him up against the ropes. Ricochet in control. TJP in trouble. Again, starting to stumble over my words there a bit. Combination strikes, kick to the midsection makes TJP just collapse. Spinning heel kick by TJP, gets back into the ring. Ricochet gets back up, gets in as well. Backslide, thought he was going for a cover, but that's a nice setup for the 630. And he hits it. Middle of the ring, nowhere for TJP to go. 1, 2, 3, and Ricochet picks up a huge win here tonight. Everyone looking for big wins here in NXT, looking for gold. Everyone wants that upward momentum, and Ricochet still in good standing. TJP put up one heck of a fight, but the one and only is victorious to end this episode of NXT. Hits the 630 and finishes things off. If you guys enjoyed this episode of NXT, be sure to leave a like, comment, share, subscribe, and all that fun stuff, and we'll see everybody next time.